had no idea what was coming this wipe. We jumped into Rust's most competitive clan server, Atlas EU2X biweekly, and built my base design, the Monumental. We locked it down early, established ourselves well until chaos hit. A 16-man defense against a 50-man Zerg, 1,800 rockets. They threw everything at us, and the Monumental got pushed to its absolute limits. I'm now ready to share this base with you, but were we ready to defend this? Let's just say you'll want to see how this ends. Before we dive into the base tour, it would mean a lot if you subscribed and dropped a like. I built this base with my friend Dizzy and it was reviewed by Tiz and nycko. But that's not all. I'm uploading this exact base with some hidden meta tricks to my Discord. If you want a custom base design tailored just for your needs, join us there. The link's in the description. We've got you covered. And yes, I hear you guys. This tutorial will be followable. I'll guide you step by step as I build.
You're not who I thought you'd be. You always get angry, but maybe it's me. Maybe it's you and I. We collide like star signs, stuck inside the same lines like every night. Can't try to make this be alright. You and I fall at the same time. Make me feel like shit just a little bit. Hate to feel like this when I'm all on my own. You call me, I say sorry. We replay this tired out story. Might not be the best of me, but this is the rest of me. What can I go through when it's really just you and I? We collide like star signs, stuck inside the same lines like every night. Can't try to make this be alright. You and I fall at the same time. Make me feel like shit just a little bit. Hate to feel like this when I'm all on my own. You call me, I say sorry. We replay this tired out story. I call you a bitch cause I'm sick of it. You call me a dick, then I hang up the phone. You call me, I say sorry. We replay this tired out story. Make me feel like shit just a little bit. Hate to feel like this when I'm all on my own. You call me, I say sorry. We replay this tired out story. I call you a bitch cause I'm sick of it. You call me a dick, then I hang up the phone. You call me, I say sorry. We replay this tired out story. for the times you were there for me. I hate that I still love everything about you. Without you, I'm missing the rest of me. Okay, retrospectively, perspective changes. Destiny is better left to strangers. You can't spell fucking without you and I, baby. I'm trying to run it back like a suicide, baby. Cause you be on my mind till I die. I'm trying to redefine what I see in we. But if you plus me equal death and destruction, I guess it's a part of LOVE. So let's all these battles and just keep on repeating. Watching strangers fade away into weakness. What's in store? Learning something that is so self-defeating. And it's a triumph just to focus on breathing. But I still don't care. Yeah. But I still care. Yeah. Got lost through a crack in the floor, cold so blown away. Now I can't get it back no more. Picking up the meat from the bones of the noble. Dripping down my beak, I will speak nevermore. Like floating through the crack in the door. So blown away, now I can't get it back no more. First murder, seed for the core. Now I don't feel a thing, no I don't feel a thing no more. Shame on you, no shame on me. Let myself believe that we had all these drinks. Now I'm
If you've made it this far into the video, I urge you to subscribe and like the video. If you would want, go join my Discord server down below, where you can talk to me and my fellow builders. For now, let's move on to the tutorial. Alright, so to start with the tutorial, we're gonna start with building a 2x2 starter with 2 ways out and a jump up. The TC placement is totally up to you, but I like to place mine right up here. As this, in later stages, when you're starting to build the mini open core, is the best placement. Just keep following what I'm doing, and feel free to pause the video if you need to. I would recommend leaving the south wall open if you want to place these 2 boxes, otherwise seal it in. Leave this thing up here open until you start building open core. Now we will be swapping to 4-sided symmetry and 2-sided, but for now it's symmetrical on all 4 sides. Just normal footprint. Now after we've built like this, important that you come to this side of the base and do 2-side symmetry now. Building it in game, just copy it on the opposite side. Looks like this from the front doors. After that, you can swap back to 4-sided symmetry and keep building. Now, I'm not gonna start building inner peaks yet, as we need to get our externals down by that. So, for the next step, we're gonna start doing the free end. This free end may be quite difficult, so I would recommend you guys to swap my controls. So, for the free end, I would recommend you guys to build out the anti-siege compartment like this. build these two triangles, as they are very important. Keep this foundation here twig, the rest you can upgrade. Same with this one, as this is used for freehand. Now to center this freehand perfectly, for it to be easier, I would recommend to have your object quality at max. Come over here and try to center it like this. Keep in mind that the freehand needs to be at the same height as the anti-siege part, so it doesn't ruin the one-ways on the shooting floor. See, it's kind of fine. Come in close and tap 2 out like that. Now it should be totally okay. The freehand, you've got to center it right here. Now with the hammer, keep flicking between the two low walls, so you have it perfectly centered. Bring this triangle as close as you can. Should work. Just make it good. You need to have it centered in the center. Use the hammer to double check. It's fully centered. Bring it in close. And tap slightly out, so you're just a little bit out of it. Maybe a bit difficult to get it, but if you keep trying, it should work like this. Now that you know that the freehand works, I would recommend you not to upgrade any of this, as if you do, you will not be able to do the anti-siege connection. So, for now, keep following what I'm building here. This is your external TC compartment. This is how you'd like to build it early game. Your external TC, you place it like this, and you stand on the side. The foundations I'm going to place now are very important, so make sure to have it look like this. If you forget to put this down, you will not be able to do this later on. Now, once you have your external like this can decay, it's totally okay. Like I said, don't upgrade this, as now we're gonna move on to the anti-siege. We're gonna be going out with 5 squares total. So, come back with triangles. Remove these. Like so. Now, squares look like this. Triangles here. Triangle. Just like so. As you can see, if you've done the freehand fine, this is placeable. And you should double check this. If this does not work, it's totally okay, but it's a very difficult freehand to get. As you can see, it doesn't work on this side. That's totally okay. There's no problem with that. It works on this, just fine. Doesn't always work. I'll show you how to work around this though, if you cannot be bothered to do the freehand fine. Now, to keep up with this, so it doesn't decay, I would recommend you build it just like this. Now, from a skyline view, or sky view, this is how your base should look like. I would recommend you compound it all in, and then none of these foundations should decay. Now, what I was saying about this, is that you need to go into 3 squares from this side, from over here, and 3 squares from this side, from over here. Make 1 square over here and upgrade it immediately to armored, as it's not replaceable later on. As well. Now you can delete all of this. This triangle right here needs to be here, and then you want to move it out to here. Sorry for upgrading this. Upgrade these foundations if they're still here. But there's no problem. Now we will build up the wide gap shell.
part of this build has been finished, the rest should be smooth sailing. So just keep following what I'm doing. And if you do need help with building this base design, make sure to join my Discord and add me in the help channel. This way I know you need help and I will come out and help you. No questions asked. This is just for cost effectiveness. If that's not helpful, it's totally okay. Coming back into this inner peak section, now you need to turn on two-sided symmetry. Just like this. This is because on two sides you would want retakes like these. And on the other two you would want full walls. we've now finished Linear Peaks floor. Keep in mind that if it was kind of difficult to build it, go on to the tour of the video and look how it looks like. It should look exactly like it is on the tour. Now, let's move on to the open core part. It's kind of straightforward. Like I mentioned, this should have been left open the entire time because of this. Now, if you want, you can put 2 full walls instead of wasting it on many half walls. You would have a way easier way in. Place frames like so. Follow up with half walls all around like this. Now turn on your 4-sided symmetry, as everything is symmetrical up on this floor and coming up from the base for now. This is glitched, this is a bug on the server, but I will fix this. You guys will see. Remember to check the tutorial. This is how it's supposed to look like if you're on this stage. Let's finish up the main area on the roof now. And that'll be the whole base finish after that. The main compartment, obviously. Alright. This is a complete module of the main base. If you aren't sure, just skip back in the tutorial or go back to the tour. Now, swap back to two-sided symmetry. This is important. So you do not block visibility from the peaks. This is the brutalist side that needs to be one wall taller, and then this is the inner peak side that needs to be lower with the frames. Now you can go back to four-sided symmetry and bring this all the way up. Now that you brought it up to this level, this is completely finished like that. All four sides. We will now work on the shooting floor, which is kind of specific, so follow and watch closely. Alright, coming to over here now, you put the half wall, like so. Just like this. Keep in mind these two can glitch, so be careful in what order you place them. This server it works just fine like this. coming over to this side now, this is a bit more tricky. Do not place in these ones before you've done what I'm doing right now. Because if you do this earlier, if you place the frames, if you place these two here, you won't be able to place the ramps and make the peak completely useless. Alright, as you can see now, you can place in these just fine. Now, fully complete the roof, you want to go like this. Once this is placed, you would want to place in your ramps like so, and then these. Because if you do it like this, as you will see, oh, okay, well they might have patched that with this force type, that's great. However, it doesn't usually work, so just follow those steps like I just did. Don't place that. I just thought something else, sorry. Now we reveal the turret pod. This turret pod is very strong, as you cannot get it broken by a mini. Now let's put in these roofs. There you go. That's some of the roof completed. Now for the next turret pod, it'll look like so. Very simple to design and build. So, great. Coming over here now, we need to build the towers. Now this tower is very simple to build. I believe you guys should be able to understand it. One thing here, to be able to make the peaks on these towers, you need to put these windows on here. Like this. Add even more stability on it. I'd like to finish up this. Add these two frames right here, not like so. Perfect. This tower has lots of peaks for early game to counter any fob or any people trying to push in. If you were to build this tower, make sure to place these embargers over here and then the shop fronts. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to put those embargers down. There you go. I recommend you putting this embarger here and a window. Now coming over to the late game tower, this one gets a little bit trickier. As for this one, I'm going to show you guys a thing that you need to have high ping for. Now, that sounds pretty weird. Follow what I do. Not place this window here. Make sure to not place that. If you want to do something cool. It's not needed, but it adds more coverage for your base and your tower. Alright. Now you'd like to put these frames over here. Now, you need to get yourself a second building plan. One of them needs to be a window and the other one needs to be the low wall. As you can see, I have over 100 ping, which is the perfect way. And you're gonna try to place the window as you place the low wall. This might take a few tries, but I know it works in game as well. Just like so. You might fall off the roof, but as you can see, it works. And it adds extra coverage for this peak over here, which is actually a very good advantage to have if people are coming in with top, or people are coming in. After you've done this, you can just come back to one build plan again, and it's totally fine. This just gives you extra coverage. That's why it's so great. Alright, we finished with all this. Now we're gonna go build the China one. I assume this has decayed for you by now. This one, you only need this one side to be decayed. Totally forgot about that. However, just come follow me and whatever. Alright, now I want to show you guys the two different things. One freehand may end up looking like this, and the other one may end up look like this. It's no big issue, just because this one you just miss one layer of honeycomb, and this one you don't. It's not a big issue whatsoever. No problem, don't stress about it. It's totally okay if you cannot get the freehand jet perfect. It's a difficult one to get, so I understand it. Alright, well that would sum it up for a tutorial of this base. All the deployables are in the tour of it, so if you're wondering where it all goes, just go watch the tour. It's fully finished. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. Alright, see you guys.